Hi, I'm Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of March 31st. A little bit ago in a 2-minute warning we talked about the issue of the shipper paradox, and some of you got back to me and said, Mike, can you help us understand specifically what you mean by the shipper paradox? Well, that's a phrase that a good buddy of mine, Doug, easily used to describe what happens when you as a shipper or a transportation, logistics, or supply chain professional are tasked with reducing your overall transportation spend. Well, how do you do that in an environment where carrier rates are going up? And in light of what's going on in the truckload market today, those rate increases could be much higher than you could forecast. So the question is it possible to reduce my transportation and supply chain costs in that type of environment? And the answer to that question is yes. And the reason we know it's yes is because we have a track record of having worked with companies to do just that. But we also want to share with you in this 2-minute warning what happened when some friends of ours from Supply Chain Edge stopped by and shared with us some of the results that they're seeing on their projects. Now, like us, the Supply Chain Edge folks, focus on what we call the 3 Ps in the supply chain management area. And that is the price, practices, and processes equation. Specifically, if you're interested in reducing your cost when rates are going up, you need to focus on your practices and your processes. Now, some of you may be saying, well, give me some tangible examples. Well, as we have previously pointed out, you want to take a look at how you're selling your product. If your customers are demanding that your shipment sizes be smaller and more frequent, that's going to have an impact on your cost. Thus, you might want to take a look at what my sales minimums are that trigger the overall freight terms. The Supply Chain Edge people also pointed out the great things they're doing in helping companies get their arms around and manage their inbound transportation and procurement practices. And that's why we encourage companies that want to do a great job in managing their transportation and logistics costs and get their arms around the entire supply chain management area to focus on those practices and processes. With each and every 2-minute warning, we want to remind you we are on your team and we're here to help, but more importantly, we're passionate about seeing you be successful. And that's why if you have some questions or comments about how you can do a better job of managing your cost in this environment where rates are going up, we encourage you to give us a call. We'll be happy to pass along the Supply Chain Edge information and answer any questions you might have. Thanks for your time.